Oh, that's pretty cool now.
Regular designated driver on that club there's dead.
I thought you were carrying a doll for a second.
Hey, you know what? I don't need your bag.
Well, real photographers.
You guys might come down?
I'm sorry, what?
Are you wanting to come down?
No, I'm just doing video up here and I thought, wow, how cool, real photographers.
That's the only other spot. Oh, it's right here.
See, that's the kind of lens I need right there.
Well,
Something that'll get you like that.
yeah, but at times, you know, the best camera is the one you have with you.
Well, definitely,
So,
definitely. I have to think about it that way, yeah. This just used to be all full of
Yeah.
foliage and stuff. It looks nice. And I think they saved the building by tearing it out of here.
Yeah, that building was cool.
This is all decrepit.
Yeah, this building is
Sorry, we're closed.
people moving into small towns. It's something of the things going on these days.
Yeah, we'll go this way.
You know, there was a big movement they made fun of it, the hippie movement. Back to the land, back to the small towns, in the and it didn't work out. Within 10 years, all the hippies had left the small towns. First of all, they found out small towns weren't suitable for them because they didn't want them there to begin with. That whole let's go buy an old house and fix it up. People are right there at that attitude again, that idea. Most of them are going to find out, nope, it's not easy to do that.
Well, the
Living in a house
gentrification.
is not easy. It's hard work.
I like that. No parking here to the corner. That's probably a good thing.
So this is the fourth year?
I think so.
What
I've
time
done
do
it for
people
2
start
years.
showing up? How's it going?
Last year we had a lot of like these walker-bys that didn't even know what was going on, and they were gonna stay all day anyways.
Yeah.
So a lot of them just like was like, oh, I'll get something.
Yeah, just for fun.
That's how a lot of it was. There were people that didn't even know what was going on, and they had kids, and their kids are like, everyone else is zombies. I want to be a zombie.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
That's cool.
Zombie walk.
Are you going to a party or?
No.
It's the zombie walk in
Oh,
Snohomish.
today?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, starts at 4:30.
I'm here too early.
Yeah. You gotta come back or stay. The whole roads are gonna be covered in zombies
Really?
to
Yeah.
support the local food drive.
Well, I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah.
That sounds like a blast.
Yeah. You'll get some cool videos.
I look like a zombie without any
I
makeup.
know,
So
there you go. Throw some blood in that beer and you're set.
have a great day.
Thank you. No.
You want to, they said that's too pricey.
Really?
Yeah, that's what, because they have that happy hour. Well, he wanted to pick me up and drop me No, I see. I like this.
It says sold and then it's got that sound, so maybe it's not sold.
So what are you doing? Snapper? I use snappers. Please use snappers. Hey there!
Can I help you with that?
I'm gonna show him though that.
So that Prison Break,
Prison Break Brewery.
not doing nothing. They're really drumming up the business, right?
Yeah, wanted poster hanging there.
They should have
there.
stayed in prison and done their time.
Yeah, they probably really were prisoners. Coming out and trying to make it in the real world. Started putting extra alcohol in and shit like that.
That TV series was out. They did it twice. Prison Break.
Yeah.
And where did I go? There was a time when people went to prison that weren't guilty.
Well, it still
And
happens.
It still happens, but it's not that common.
It is for poor people. It's very common because you're talked into
Well,
taking,
actually,
talked into,
that point there.
you're talked into taking that plea
That
bargain.
plea bargain bullshit.
Because either, you know, you take the second-degree murder charge and admit to it, and then you won't get the death penalty. But you know, we can't guarantee you won't get it if you don't take that charge. So there's a zombie walk coming up at 4:30.
I like the inspired style. I think that's when you're telling the truth. It's inspired by vintage. It's not a bunch of crap.
No men's clothing, right? Well, women always have the most beautiful, fantastic stuff. Oh gosh. Have a great weekend. Are you kidding? Trying to make a living. That's hilarious. I wonder if she performs. So that's why they don't have men's clothing, huh? She said she's trying to make a living.
Give your foot a kiss.
That's a happy dog.
Yeah, he is. I was watching last night on Vice. They had Reservoir Dogs on, and I was watched a little bit of it. But I got turned it on when Madsen, I think is his name, comes in and he's leaning up against the post and says to I can't think of his name. He says, "So you sit there and yip all day? Are you gonna bite? Are you gonna sit there and nip all day, little doggy, or are you gonna bite?" What a good time for that to happen. The dog barking. What was that called? Silver King? Wasn't that what it was called?
Yeah. Well, you know, in 30 years, people die.
And it changed stuff, yeah.
I don't know if there's a single shop here that's... the Oxford has the same name. One of
Yeah.
the few places on the street that has the same name it had 30 years ago. The thing I hate the most, and it really upsets me, is not how much a good guitar costs. It's the fucking thing of relicking.
Yeah, exactly.
That is such a bunch of... I told the guys, and they got upset at me with the guitar show, because, well, some people want to have I said, buy a brand new guitar and play it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay?
Relic
Buy
it yourself.
the best guitar you can afford and play the fuck out of it, and it will relic itself. It doesn't feel better when a guitar is older. Matter of fact, the frets are worn out. Stupid. In the old days, up until vintage guitars came along, you bought brand new guitars only.
Yep.
Why? Because in about 5 years, no matter what guitar you own, it starts to wear out. It starts to have problems.
Yep.
Because if you play fucking for a living, you are spending 4 or 5 hours a day playing, and guitars wear out after a few years. Every 10 years, you used to have to replace the ivories on your pianos. What the? It's like, now it's vintage. No, there's never been a piano player that wanted to have chipped piano keys.
No. I can tell you about that.
You get hurt, get cut.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can show you the keys on
But the fact
my
that
keyboards.
they want something that's more worn out because they think it's somehow... it's got the other guy's soul in it. No, there is no such thing as that.
No. No, but you know, I'll tell you that there's a place I want to go. It's down in Seattle. It's called Don's Drum Museum.
Oh, right.
And I've been checking into it. But I've seen a whole bunch of his videos. I just happened upon it. It was really interesting. And I gotta go down by the water. Shoot! Didn't know you could do this.
Oh yeah, there's always been a walk along here.
But
Walk this adventure trail.
no, I think I did take a walk down here once with Michelle. But the thing was is that he's got Hal Blaine's kit. He's got
Right. I read about that.
Buddy Rich's kit.
In fact, I saw a thing online.
He's got
Drums.
the kit that Zach Starkey used with the Who in 2012 on tour.
Wonder who's got John Bonham's clear kit.
I wouldn't
The
be
orange-
surprised if this guy does.
The orange kit that's made of the acrylic one. Well, it's interesting how someone would collect. As far as I know, there is no vintage drum thing. Nobody wants to go back to the days of cymbal stands falling over.
Well, no, that was what was really interesting about Hal Blaine's kit. Oh, somebody's fishing. Cool.
Didn't he have custom made things on it? Back in the day?
His drum tech invented stuff.
Right,
And because of what he invented is what they came up with that cage type thing for.
right. Well, it's interesting that one of the things that's been going on for a few years now is that it seems like every time a new guitarist shows up on the scene, or a band that has even a minor hit, they give him a signature model guitar.
Yeah. It's corny as shit.
Les Paul was the most famous guitar player in the world, and he'd been in the industry for 20 years before they gave him the first true signature guitar.
Mm-hmm.
There was also a guy, Nick Lucas, who had a signature guitar back in the early 30s. Like, this guy wrote two through Tulips, and great guitar player. One of the first great guitar players playing American music. But
I like the waterfall, but it looks like it's a leak with that black plastic.
I would think that to get your name on something, you would have to change the world. Not just be some fucking guy that's got a hit song.
Yeah, they don't have a Hendrix.
Hendrix didn't get a model while he was alive, and they finally came out with a couple of different Hendrix models, but they're not his. He never got to play them. He was dead.
Yep. Okay, so what does that mean? It's cool that you got steps to go down there.
Well, this has been, people have been living here over 100 years.
Yep.
You know, they need to get rid of the plastic. That's just too trashy.
It does.
That's just trashy. I'm sorry. I don't care what you say, it's trashy.
Wow, check that out. I remember the 1990 flood.
Well, that's, the 1990 flood was something else.
Yep.
Covered the entire valley. Took out
Yep. Took up the river road for a long
the river
time.
road, it took out the dam, it took out everything there. It took a long time. Gosh, I don't remember how long it was before they finally, when they reopened the road. It was 10 years, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think 10 or 11 maybe.
I remember when they reopened the road because I was coming out here to the Snohomish for something. And I drove the road back. And I was going like, why did I ever take this road? Oh, now I know. It was closed all those years.
Create a speedboat. Dave's got somebody that's got to let him use a boat
Uh-huh.
because he's got that boat motor.
Oh, I see.
So we're going to go out and I have to admit that looks like a blast.
No, I think it's kind of
Pissing off all the fishermen,
cool. Yeah, and that's something that
but you know, it's not just their water.
yeah, and that's just a regular. He's not. That's not like a speedboat or something.
Yeah, he's not.
And there's those guys that do that. That is neat.
It really is.
There's ivy and there's what? What are all the things that are living on this tree? In fact, you can't even see the tree because of all the crap that's hanging on it. That is cool.
It's not hurting the tree. That is wild, isn't it?
Yeah, that is wild.
I wonder if they're actually catching anything.
Entire room down in there. That's neat.
Wow.
Wrought iron doors. Why haven't they fix those windows? I mean, that's really stupid.
Probably costs a lot of money.
But I've got to wonder what.
Vintage, man.
Well, yeah, I think it's really cool down here. This is really odd, but it's also kind of like.
Now, see, some of that glass is really, really old,
Yeah.
and you don't want to ruin it. Relic. Real antiqued. Almost looks like people crawl up in there and go to sleep at night or something. Oh wow. Are those cocklebursts?
I don't know what those are.
They look dangerous as shit. This Coyote Peterson guy I've been seeing, watching on YouTube, went out and caught a bunch of urchins in Hawaii. They can be really, really venomous. What?
The highest water was 1906. The river froze over 3 different times. I didn't know that.
I wonder if it did this year at all. No, I know it didn't. So that begs the question.
It's only 3 times in our history that the history tells it's been here. Interesting how they actually spell their name in their language.
Go check Julia.
Sduhubs, Snohomish.
Oh.
I have no idea.
Thousands of years.
Well, now the Snohomish people were kind of like, they were much hated by all the Indians in this area.
Mm-hmm.
They were the only not nice Indians. The rest of them were very easy to get along with. The Snohomish were warlike.
Can you imagine living here?
They didn't practice the what should we call it that all the other Indians around here did, where you burn everything, potlatch.
Mm-hmm.
They actually stole raising, like most Indians are known for. And 59 is the first guy, Katie Landing. 59 also first steamroller, really. So as the Civil War was beginning, this when this little town was made into a town.
Yeah, that's so.
Tennessee.
When Wichita was being formed, they had their National Homestead Act here. Interesting. Wow. You're standing where 350 feet of riverbank collapsed in the flood of 1995.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why all this changed.
Yeah. So this trail, I never walked this trail with Dad because he wasn't here until 2006. I walked the old trail with Mom and Dad.
Yeah.
This newer stuff I was.
All right, let's go on up.
It's interesting though because I do know I came here with Piety once also.
Now I wonder where that big boy originally was.
Good question.
I like the Shell station sign too. 1920s. $995. Hard plastic man store display. $149. Wow.
Sure, I was thinking we could take the money. It's good. Pepper stairs right there.
Oh, right beside the car.
Well, here's interesting. There's a bunch of typewriters. 275.
Oh my.
Okay. Somebody comes up with the idea, they're a writer, and they say, I want to have an old typewriter.
Yeah, exactly.
And you idiot, the reason why they changed everything, why they invent manual typewriter, modern typewriters, because these things hurt your hands.
Yeah, they did.
They eventually give you carpal tunnel syndrome. They hurt you. That's why they invented the electric typewriter in the 50s, because those things hurt you.
Yep.
There's nothing good about old technology. Nothing good about old technology. It is all stuff that hurts you. That's why they change stuff. That's why cars are made the way they are now. They're better than they used to be.
Yep.
They're safer.
I love the balconies up there.
Yeah.
So that's when we like zombie.
This was a bank and then it was a restaurant. Now it's,
Real estate, yeah.
which is interesting. That was the bank that's Snohomish for 100 years.
Yep.
And now it's not. Not even a bank. And this is a theater.
Well, I thought it was a bass drum. And that would have been cool.
You can bang on it all day. It's not going to make beautiful music.
Yeah.
It's interesting how wine has made this big comeback.
Yeah.
I don't really get it. I mean,
Well, I saw a thing.
I hate to say it, I still
But-
think wine tastes like crap.
There's a blue wine out now.
It tastes terrible.
Well, I like it. It's like grape juice.
Tastes to me, it always tastes to me like vinegar.
Well, it's because you're getting dry, not the
I've tried, you know what?
reuniti on ice. Man, it's incredible.
One of the few times wines are drank that way. But this doesn't taste terrible. And everybody says, well, that's not good wine. Well,
No, it's not.
oh, the other one I drank that was that tasted like something I wouldn't mind drinking is the Boone's Farm, Strawberry Hill and stuff.
Yeah.
They taste like Kool-Aid.
Yeah, exactly.
And people go, well, that's not good wine. I don't care if it's good wine, it doesn't taste like crap. All those expensive wines, I've tried a lot of them. I tried the most expensive goddamn champagne, and it tasted like crap. Champagne doesn't taste good at all. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It doesn't taste good. It tastes crap.
Are you kidding me? What song is it? Another Brick in the Wall Part 3. Okay, so basically we got to take the albums and clean them up. If you can get $45 for a single. Yeah, I was talking about a drum, there one is.
Kids thing.
Those people were like found.
Oh wow. Foundry wagon.
what?
This is called a foundry wagon, specifically for moving
Yep.
heavy stuff.
Yep.
Well, a whole bunch of the stuff that was in the foundry there, in Wichita, came from Grandpa's foundry,
Yep.
including the wagon that the stage is made of.
Snohomish public restrooms. That's pretty cool.
Somebody decided the director was useless.
I love caution historic sidewalk. That just makes me laugh. I think that means we didn't want to fix it. Squirt, huh? Never seen that in a long. Okay, how much are those albums? No, let's see those. $25 for that Madonna album. Hold it, look at that. $45 for the Nirvana album.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
Well, some people still buy record albums to listen to the music,
Yeah.
but most of the people who buy record albums now are collectors, and they don't ever even listen to them.
Well,
They buy
dishwasher
them for the
wanted.
covers. SS. It's a cool shift from 1970 Judge.
That's pretty sweet.
I have not seen one. It's got the SS badge like that. It's so cool. It's interesting. I'm not interested in driving around in a museum.
You know what?
A museum. I'm not interested in having a car that. Well, newer cars aren't as dangerous. They're designed to be less
Yep.
dangerous. All the old stuff had its time. When it was brand new, that car was great. Now it's not.
Wish I still had that license plate that I wrote out here in Kansas with, that Dad kept from Tom for the longest time. Did he ever send it back? I don't remember. I don't think he did. I remember that was the deal. Tom said, I need to have that license plate back. And Dad had it hanging up there on the garage for a long time. He laughed about it.